funds from the Arts and Culture Sustainability Fund. The money is divided up between 3 pillars, but the museum receives the most amount of money so that they can give the community things like this. DJs, MCs, and other musical talent are all part of the rise in electronic music. So what does that mean for other instruments? A decline in sales of a popular instrument sparked interest in Spoke TV reporter Sarah George, and here's what she found out. Licensing your dog in Kitchener is a bylaw, but only 30% of residents have their dogs licensed. You may not want to step on one, but playing with Lego is definitely fun. Every year, about 19 million Lego pieces are produced. Nora Mazzaros shows us how local kids recently found new ways to use them and expand their minds at the same time.
Cards and letters identifying where the dogs come from.
This year marks the film festival's 8th year running, but the first year it's being partnered with the Toronto International Film Festival. The festival is expecting many filmmakers and guests. Throughout the week, there will be 7 film screenings, as well as a feature on 9 short.
What doesn't get enough recognition are local bands. Amberwood, an alternative rock band from Waterloo, formed their band about 3 years ago. Their latest album, Now and Then, has had a big impact on their careers, especially their hit song, Out of This Place.
We have to cut back on what we do. We've continued.
It allows teams to come in and rent space to do what they haven't.
So first they should try to park on the site that they're working at. If they fail,
sustainably, so they will no longer cut down good rainforest that's biologically viable for orangutans or tigers or elephants.
And then they chased it down and discovered that it was this beetle from Asia.
Around here, it's only been recently discovered, but it was known that EAB was on its way.
Other communities, like here around Guelph and Kitchener and Cambridge, we've known this thing is coming. We've been watching it spread. We've seen it get to Toronto. We knew we were going to get it fairly soon. Usually we find it a little before we thought we would. In Guelph, they hadn't found any. They put up traps to see if they would potentially catch any, and the traps, every one of them had beetles in it last year. So they're all through the city, and this year we're going to start seeing a lot of trees dying. We've seen a few over the last few years, but now they're going to reach the point where lots and lots of trees are dying.
Ash trees used to be as common as the maple tree and oak tree, but with this beetle haunting over them, they struggle to hold on. Ash trees are used to make things like wooden baseball bats. Hundreds of these trees reside at the Arboretum in Guelph. Otis explains how they are keeping these trees protected.
Now we're left with treatments with chemicals, and there are, I think, 3 chemicals registered for use in Canada and Ontario that you can inject into the tree trunk, and they taken up by the tree, and then it kills the beetles that are in the tree and it protects the tree.
Unfortunately, their future doesn't seem so bright. For Spoke TV, I'm Kate Lahey.